Shalom, this is Ephraim Buchwald, and it's been a very tough 3 weeks for the Jewish people, and unfortunately ended in tragedy for Naftali, Fraenkel, Gilad, Shaar, and Eyal Yifrach and their families. The scenes from the funeral were just heartbreaking. You know, during the summer months, it's customary for Jews to read in the afternoon from Ethics of Our Fathers, from Pirkei Avot. And Pirkei Avot is just filled with such insight and wisdom. These sayings from the rabbis are just so intense and meaningful. And one of the statements that's brought down in Pirkei Avot is that you should not try to calm a person down in the middle of his rage. That's obvious because it won't help. Can't hear you. And you should not try to comfort a person while the body is still warm, when the deceased is right in front of him. It's just too early. So even to try to express words of comfort at this time, the emotions are just too raw. And there's such wisdom and understanding in that statement that we should not even try to comfort those who are in mourning. And that means us as well. The tragedy of the kidnapped boys is compounded by the fact that they were so young, they were so innocent, and it just didn't have to happen. And the truth is that all over the world, these tragedies should not happen. But why do these tragedies happen? And the bottom line is that we don't really know the answer. But I once heard someone say that if the Almighty caught every airplane that was about to crash, there would be no progress in the world. What they're really saying is that every tragedy somehow, some way, has a silver lining, that there is some benefit to the tragedy. We saw in the tragedy of the 3 kidnapped yeshiva students that the Jewish people came together, not only in Israel but all over the United States. The outpouring of prayers and help was just so incredible. And that people who never prayed in their lives decided to pray, never put on tefillin in their lives decided to put on tefillin. We don't know what the long-term impact will be, but hopefully one of the great benefits of this great tragedy will be that the Jewish people will feel a greater kinship for each other, more respect for each other, whether they're Haredim or secular, whether they're modern Orthodox or non-Orthodox. It doesn't make a difference. We really have to come together as a family and express our grief together and hopefully express much joy together.